Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name's Chance, and today I want to share with you a really unique product that I found. So, along with my hobby of playing board games, reading about RPGs, trying to become a game master, I also enjoy the idea of game design. Now, it's one of my long-term goals, maybe a dream to eventually publish a board game. I have about a dozen ideas written down, and I've even started a couple of prototypes. And let me tell you, it's really hard. A great idea falls apart once you start trying to prototype it. But that's part of the process. I'm excited to continue doing the work and probably share on this channel some of those failures and hopefully eventually a success. Uh, so throughout this, though, I do also enjoy just reading about the topics of game design. I like reading designer diaries and understanding the math behind games, and also understanding the kind of the intersection of theme and mechanics for board games. And over time, I've just kind of collected a number of resources that I think are super useful for kind of aspiring game designers. One of the newsletters that I subscribe to is from Cardboard Edison. They have a lot of really useful resources for designers, and the weekly newsletter will have a short article in there along with a bunch of links that other designers for other resources that other designers have created. Now, while I do really like Cardboard Edison, this video is about a creator that I found through that newsletter. So one of the links in a newsletter was for a site called Skeleton Code Machine. Now I should actually say this is another weekly newsletter exploring tabletop game mechanisms, and it just has a kind of a treasure trove of advice for game design and just breakdowns on game design topics. So I've had a really good time going through the archive on this site, but there was one thing that caught my eye on this site, and it was a link for this thing called Tumulus. So I'm a sucker for a physical product. If someone throws a topic that I love into a well-crafted physical product, I'm probably gonna want it. And that's what happened with Tumulus. So Tumulus is a quarterly zine that published by Exunt Press, which is associated with Skeleton Code Machine, and it is just a zine that is for people that are interested in the topics of tabletop game design. So here, this is my first issue of Tumulus, and so far, I love it. I'm super happy that I got this subscription, and I'm excited for the next issues. So this issue right here is titled "Do Not Trust Robots." It definitely has a kind of sci-fi Blade Runner vibe going on. But what's in here is going to be a few useful resources. Now, the first thing I want to call out is there's a couple of assignments in here, which I think is a fantastic addition for a resource focused on helping out game designers. Because one of the biggest hurdles for a lot of people that want to do game design is actually starting to do things that are creative. So there's a few things in here trying to reduce that barrier to just doing creative things and trying to kind of exercise and grow that muscle. So I'm seeing this as kind of a challenge. It's going to be each quarter I have a few assignments that I'm trying to complete before I get my next issue. Now, then of course there's the other things in here, like there's a couple articles. One of the main ones being an article that's exploring theme versus mechanic, with the focus being on a board game called Inhuman Conditions. Now, this is a board game that I actually really want to play, and I'm probably going to seek out and purchase. And this is where the Blade Runner vibes really come in, is because Inhuman Conditions is a board game about a investigator and a subject who is either a human or a robot, and it is up to the investigator to determine if they're human or robot. Um, and so that the article just kind of breaks down kind of how does this game handle trying to produce a really good theme while still having a mechanically sound game. And there's another article in there, but there's also a few other just kind of creative resources. So some D6 tables, and also an extra printout for a theme-o-matic random theme generator. So it's a D6 and D12 table where you just roll the two dice and you get two words that kind of give you that theme as a jumping off point. So overall, I think this is a well-crafted product. I'm super happy it's on the market. I just love the idea of when that next quarter shows up, the morning after, I'm going to wake up, make a cup of coffee, and just sit down and read through it. I've already read through this copy twice, and I'm going to start working on the assignments this week. Now, the other great thing about this product that I want to mention is that every purchase supports game design outreach programs at public libraries. So to me, that's just a win-win. I get this product that I think is well crafted, lovingly made, and I also get to support the program that the person behind the site is running, which is sharing game design with the public. So that's what I want to share today. Hopefully you found some of this useful. I'll throw links I'll include Cardboard Edison down there, but also Skeleton Code Machine. Then of course I'll link for Tumulus. I hope maybe some of you find it useful and enjoy it like I do. Thanks for watching.